Breaking: thousands of Brazilian protesters, some armed, stormed COP30 climate change conference, furious at all the world elites and their champagne socialism hypocrisy. Call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH is giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles, the great millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful lake scattered abroad. Shalom to 144,000. And as you see in this video, people are storming this climate change meeting or whatever. All right. Some with weapons. All right. And this is what you're going to see a lot more of. Okay, the scriptures talk about the uproars of the people that we were going to see in these last days. This is how we know we're close to the end, because people are starting to figure out what these wicked elites are doing. Before, they was doing it, under the cover of darkness, and now the world has become hip through the internet of what's really going on. All right, which I'm gonna show you what's going on too, because the whole Amazon River is being pretty much depleted and destroyed because of these, billionaires that's trying to, that can never have enough. All right, so let's go right here. Let's go right here real quick just to grab this. All right, I'm going to show some of these pictures first, but let's go right here. It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of these signs, of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. And the Lord is coming to ultimately take these devils out of power, okay, because they're destroying the earth. We're going to grab that too through the Spirit. The Lord's going to destroy those that destroy the earth, and you're going to see how they destroy the earth. It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, which you're seeing a lot of earthquakes, okay, major earthquakes in diverse places. It says, in uproars of the people in the world. So you're seeing people in uproar in all these different countries. People are rising up against their governments, storming government buildings, storming their, the government officials' homes and whatnot. We've seen what happened in what was it, Sri Lanka, okay, in other places where people are really, starting to target their own government, and they knew this time was coming. This is why they created bunkers, because when this place is in full collapse mode, which the whole world really, they're going to go into them bunkers and seek to hide. All right. It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things that were from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right? The Lord told us this time was coming. All right. For like as all that is made in the earth, it's like in the world hath the beginning and the end, and the end is manifest. Right. So the end of this place is being made manifest, and we're seeing it. We're seeing these things play out on the earth. It says, Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. You see? This is why we do this work, because we know what's coming. It's inevitable. All hell is about to break loose. But we want to be found worthy to escape, to be delivered from this these plagues that's coming, man. It says, Then it's like shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land within my borders, for I have sanctified them from the beginning. You see? The Lord said He sanctified us from the beginning. All right? So it's only a matter of time before these devils go down, and a part of them going down means that we go up. All right? So let's go back here real quick. I want to show you this picture here, which I might put this up as a a post. That says, You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us a hundred to one. If they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. And this movie is a very spiritual movie, because it shows you how these elites think. All right, I'm gonna have to watch this movie again. I believe I got it on DVD. I'm gonna have to watch it again. All right, because this was a very heavy movie when you think about it. It's not a movie necessarily for kids. It's really it's for kids too, but it's really for adults, and they put the truth in your face like that. All right. So it says, Outcry as Amazon rainforest hacked down for COP30 summit climate summit. Right. This is what they're doing to the Amazonian forest, man, or the rainforest. So this is why people are storming their meetings because, or their summits because they know what they're doing. And then look at this. They're putting these towers out there, which is shaped like Baphomet's head. Okay, we understand what's going on now, man. Going further, it says, oh yeah, I just saw a video about this. So lucky for the music. The chemtrails have not stopped. Okay, you see it dissipating and pretty much falling down on people. Okay, so they're poisoning you. Look at this. What? Oh, there's only audio. It says tens of thousands of acres of rainforest destroyed to build gigantic highways for UN climate change summit attended by world leaders. Right. It says thousands of trees were cut down from protecting areas of the Amazon to build a 4-lane highway to the COP30 summit hosted this month in the city of Belém, Brazil. The UN climate conference held in Brazil claims to tackle global warming and climate change, including tackling issues like deforestation. Wow. So look, Trump said, this is Trump social, it says, they ripped the hell out of the rainforest of Brazil to build a 4-lane highway environmentalists to travel. It's become a big scandal. Amazon trees cut for highway leading to UN climate summit. So they're talking about they're doing this for the climate. All the while they're destroying the climate. Okay, they're just because the trees, clean the air. It says world leaders returning home after an inspiring climate change conference. All right. I stopped taking climate advice from people who fly in private jets, but that's just me. I want to get that too. All right, so you get the picture. Look at this. The end is near 50th anniversary. All right, and this is what they're doing now with the Amazonian river. I mean, the Amazonian rainforest. Okay, just cutting down trees, just destroying, the ecosystem and whatnot, which is very hypocritical for them to call it a climate change meeting and to be doing this. All right. So yeah, a lot of information. Look at this. Meanwhile, in New Zealand, we've been told to burn healthy, strong beehives. Look at how healthy these bees are. No disease or anything. All right, so you get that, right? So let's go back over here and let's do this. It says, matter of fact, let me grab this real quick too. Destroy those that destroy the earth. All right, because that's what they're doing. All right, and it's all done on purpose. The Lord has a judgment for this, man. Let's go over here first, though. It says, it's lucky. It says, and all this is good, but I'm going to get right to the point. It says, Job chapter 20, verse 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, which is a path of difficulty. As he's trying to accomplish this, he's going to have a difficult time. Okay, because why? It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And this is what you see, and people are coming up against their own government. When you go into this word for of the wicked, it says
Strong's H 6001. A male.
All male. It says laborer, sufferer, which is that's us. The people are the laborers. They're the sufferers that suffer behind these governments. It says wretched one, laborer, workman, sufferer, toiling. So your average man is the one that's going to come up against this government. Toiling, concretely, a laborer, figuratively, sorrowful, that laboreth, that is a misery, had taken labor, wicked workman. Right? So your average workman is going to come up against this devil. And this is why they got them bunkers. They're going to go into hiding. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see? So he's going to get so far, but the Lord is going to stop him before he can completely accomplish what he wants to accomplish. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bull still shall strike him through. This is why they're trying to go into the bunkers. They want to go out of space. They're trying to go to the bottom of the ocean. Whatever they can go to try to flee the wrath of Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Okay? It says, it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Right. Let's go in NLT real quick. It says, in the midst, verse 22, in the midst of plenty, they will run into trouble. And that's the trouble. They meeting up for these meetings. People storming the meetings. Okay, storming these government buildings. It says, and be overcome by misery. May the Most High give them a belly full of trouble. May the Most High rain down his anger upon them. When they try to escape the iron weapon, a bronze-tipped arrow, which is the nukes, will pierce them. The arrow is pulled from their back, and the arrowhead glistens with blood, right? Which is those warheads. The terror of death are upon them. Their treasures will be thrown into deepest darkness. A wildfire will devour their goods, consuming all they have left. Right. Let's go to Revelation. Okay. Revelation chapter 11 and verse. And people think that we're wasting our time doing this, man, but we don't believe that. We believe that us doing this work and, diligently pushing these lessons out is waking up, the masses, waking up the people. Okay, for the Lord's sake. All right, for the elect's sake, we do these videos, man. It says, Revelation chapter 11, verse 18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come up, and the time of the dead, that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. So we're not doing this for nothing. The Lord's going to reward us for prophesying about this, man, for warning you about this. Sometimes 2-3 videos a day is going out. Damn it, swap. We got to get out of here. All right, but it says, sometimes 2-3 lessons a day is going out, man. Okay, to warn you of what's really going on, to enlighten you on the words of Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi. It says, and give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name. And only people that's truly fearing the names is the men of the Lord that's serving Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahawashi fervently and diligently. This is why all these other camps who ain't on fire, they ain't really, proclaiming the names. It says, small and great, and shouldest destroy them that destroy the earth. You see? So the Lord got a special judgment for people that's destroying the earth, man. That's what they're doing. That's what Esau's doing. He's doing it on purpose because he knows he's about to lose his power seat. So he said, if I can't have it, nobody can have it. But the world is going to be rejuvenated. In NLT it says, the nations were filled with wrath, but now the time of your wrath it has come. It is time to judge the dead and reward your servants, the prophets, as well as your holy people. It says, and all who fear your name, from the least to the greatest. It is time to destroy all who have caused destruction on the earth. Oh man, these devils. All right. It's time to destroy all who have caused destruction on the earth. And that's what they're doing. That's what you're seeing with the rainforest. All right. They're causing destruction on the earth. And it's done on purpose because they have a wicked, evil plan. All right. Let's grab this too. Let's see. They work evil upon their beds because they got the power to do it. It says, Micah chapter 2 verse 1 in NLT, what sorrow awaits you who lie awake at night, thinking of evil plans? You rise at dawn and hurry to carry them out, simply because you have the power to do so. Right? They got the power to do these things, man, and they're doing it. All right. We see they're definitely doing it. They're definitely, doing it. So with that being said, I'm going to say Shalom, Kum Shalom, about Bob, praise us to the edifying to the full left. Shalom.